Center Police Department is adding more diversity to its force. The city recently swore in 2 officers who took part in the Multicultural Cadet program. Reporter Sonia Goen shows us how it's making a difference for the cops in the community.
Halloween, I was always either a police officer or a firefighter for my costumes when I was younger.
Protecting and serving is in Kevin Nochez's blood. His dream became a reality when he was sworn in as a Brooklyn Center police officer.
Being that middle person just to be able to help someone out, I think is the full nature of a police officer.
The Multicultural Cadet program provided tuition assistance and gave Kevin a roadmap for getting a job after he graduated from college.
The college, they don't have like opportunities within that work with the police departments for you to get hired there or anything like that. It was a confirmed warrant out of Hubbard County.
The goal of the program is to create a more diverse workforce that is reflective of the community.
I've had it on a lot of occasions where people see me, see the color of my skin, and notice that, you know, I speak another language.
Kevin is the only Hispanic on the Brooklyn Center police force.
I'm Latino Hispanic, so when I can relate to them and speak to them in Spanish, sometimes it kind of makes it easier for them.
Prep me to how to be a cop, pretty much.
Officer Joseph Vu also participated in the program and was recently sworn in.
I never grew up wanting to be a cop. I joined the Explorer program, which helped me gain an interest in it.
He's the only Vietnamese officer on the Brooklyn Center police force.
I do speak Vietnamese. I can't read or write, but I can speak it.
Joseph says his culture has helped him to better connect with residents.
I have been on a call before where I've had to use it. Granted, I've only been a cop for a few months, so hopefully down the line it'll need to be used more.
Both Joseph and Kevin have been on the job for about 6 months.
So here's the deal.
And on this day, they work together.
We'll document on our CAD notes.
Okay, Blaisdell.
Dealing with a domestic situation.
You've never had an ID in Minnesota?
The crime fighters say the best part of this job is engaging with the people they serve.
Be that middleman and be able to help people every day is a blessing to me.
Building trust and being able to relate.
Hopefully it can dispel those misconceptions about police.
In Brooklyn Center, Sonia Goins, CCX News.
Unfortunately, in 2020, Hennepin County will not be paying for the cadet program as part of the Joint Community Police Partnership. However, some of the cities plan to continue funding the program because they've seen good results from it, and Brooklyn Center is one of those cities. After Christmas, many people head to the stores to return presents or just keep shopping for those good deals. The Crystal Police Department, though, is warning shoppers to be alert. They say it only takes a second for criminals to go after purses and wallets. With stores, malls, and downtown streets teeming with unsuspecting shoppers, police say stay alert and be aware of what's going on around you. Crystal police say lock the car, close the windows, and hide shopping bags and gifts in the trunk. They also say be extra careful with purses and wallets.
Don't leave it in your cart. They're very crafty, very good at what they do, and they will either remove the wallet out of there and you'll never even know until you go to check out, or they'll take the purse completely while you're looking at items on a shelf.
Also, another tip, if you carry a backpack, wear it in front of you so criminals cannot take items when you're not looking. A Robbinsdale organization that provides sexual health services to Hennepin County teenagers just received a grant that will help them continue their mission. The Annex Teen Clinic received a $60,000 grant from the Constellation Fund, which is a Minnesota-based foundation that helps to fight poverty in the Twin Cities. The Annex had been operating with the help of a $400,000 federal grant that paid for 5 staff positions, but that funding runs out in June. So the organization is looking for ways to fill that funding gap and continue their work of educating teens on sexual health.
At this particular time, as we're looking at reductions in 2020, to get a significant gift from the Constellation Fund to support the work that we're doing is gratifying.
Hennepin County officials say the teen birth rate fell by 21% from 2017 to 2018, and they credit the work of the Annex Teen Clinic as playing a big role in that drop. Cooper High School students found a way to get creative about recycling, and it also gave students a chance to show off their artistic abilities too. We get that story now from Eric Nelson.
Gloria's creation is being modeled by Roma.
Reuse and
Recycle has been taken to another level at Cooper High School.
Next up, we got Janelle's piece modeled by Miss Milky.
The 4th annual Recyclable Fashion Show took place last week before a packed auditorium.
I used birch bark, and then I have regular bark, used fake leaves from my mom's planted vase.
And then I also did this wire cage piece inspired by an artist that I love named Melanie Martinez.
Art students get a chance to display their designing talents in front of their peers.
It's all recycled materials, yes.
The runway models were dressed in some unique outfits.
Give students that don't have the opportunity to be in an art class a chance to be creative. Students that might not necessarily excel at sports, they have a chance to excel and be awesome. And also just celebrate the department and our amazing students here at Cooper.
I like designing. I love design. That is like my passion.
The fashion show winner proved that one person's trash is another person's treasure.
This is garbage bags and plastic pink bags. I even sprayed sparkles on it. You can see the shine on it.
This event was fun and a great way to showcase the impact art has on everyone.
Because the world is made out of art. The interior design, movies, music, paintings, the school, like this building, it had to do with art, so we need our artists.
In New Hope, I'm Eric Nelson, CCX News.
And the judges chose winners in 5 categories: most creative, best presentation, best overall message, best use of materials, and the overall winner of the show. Congratulations, everyone. And for more stories about the school in your neighborhood, make sure you check out our website, ccxmedia.org.
The Park Center girls basketball team is having a very strong season. The Pirates are hosting a holiday showcase that wraps up with a big matchup Saturday night. Jay Wilcox has more.
With everyone returning from a 23-win team last season, Park Center's living up to the hype so far. The Pirates enter their holiday showcase with a 10-0 record and number 3 ranking in Class 4A.
I think we've really grown and came together as a team. Our defense is we're really energetic. We jump the lane, get steals, and then that fuels our offense. We get a lot of fast breaks and we finish with layups and all that. So I think we're really coming together and making our team strong.
Keep grinding out on the offensive end and defensive end. Our main focus is to play together and just work harder than the other team.
Not only are they unbeaten, but a good chunk of the wins are against high-caliber competition. Early close victories against good St. Michael Albertville, Stillwater, and Eden Prairie clubs were bolstered by beating then number 2 Wayzata last week, along with 2 Northwest Suburban Conference wins in the week.
We knew that we could beat Wayzata. We knew that we can beat Osseo and the other team we play this week. We just stayed determined, and that's why we got the wins.
I think we fought through a lot of sickness and we still played through it. I think this week more than ever we came together as a team, on both sides of the ball, on defense and on offense. And that just really shows this week with 3 games and we won all 3, that it really came together.
Adalia McKenzie's been unstoppable, averaging 31.6 points per game. At their holiday showcase, the Pirates face 6-2 Minnetonka Friday, and then number 1 and defending state champion Hopkins Saturday.
We're really excited. We've really been preparing for this tournament because we're going against Hopkins, and that's going to be a big game for us, and we're ready.
Hopkins, we're ready for them. We've been really ready since forever now. And Minnetonka, we're ready for them too. We're ready to play. We're going to come together strong that game to win and still be undefeated at the end.
2 big tests that will push Park Center to get even better. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
We will have live coverage of the Park Center Hopkins game for you Saturday night at 7 o'clock here on CCX. And a reminder to watch tonight, Thursday, for coverage of 2 games from the Armstrong Cooper Holiday Girls Hockey Tournament Classic at New Hope Ice Arena. Osseo Park Center takes on Wilmer at 5 o'clock, followed at around 7:15 by host Armstrong Cooper taking on Sibley. While ice conditions vary from lake to lake, most are at least safe to walk on now if you want to get out ice fishing. It's also time to fire up our Ice Fishing Tips series again with Hall of Fame angler Terry Tuma. In this first tip of the season, Terry talks about the mental approach to take when out on the lake.
Welcome to another series of ice fishing tips right here on CCX Media. We're going to cover a lot of new areas, if you would, and answer several questions that have been asked at seminars. First of all, I'm going to call this the mind game tip, meaning motivation. You know, are you motivated in going out there? Do you have the right equipment with you? Is your mindset that I'm going to catch fish today? That's a big factor. The other is experience. You know, take that experience that you have had in the past and apply it to today's fishing trip. Knowledge. Every time we go out, we should always learn something. In fact, I even will write down the tip that I feel that's going to be well worth bringing it forward to the public after about 2 or 3 years. Very important. Always try to learn something. And the other is patience. Patience is a big factor in catching fish. And then, of course, your plan of attack is another. How am I going to approach this body of water? Just really try to relate to his mind game. You can go on and on with the mind game, but there's a lot more to fishing than just fishing lures and rods and reels and line.
Thanks, Terry. Watch for another tip again next Thursday here on CCX. That's it for sports. More news right after this.